Blastocyst formation. When the morula reaches the uterus 4 days after fertilization, 4 days after fertilization, when morula enters the uterus, a cavity is formed. The cavity is the blastocystic cavity. Blastocystic cavity. It is formed due to two structures. One is the embryoblast, which is the aggregation of the cells of the morula, and the other event which is present around the embryoblast is the trophoblast. Trophoblast form the embryonic part of the placenta. Embryonic part of the placenta, and embryoblast forms the embryo, true embryo. It is the structure giving rise to the embryo. It is the structure which forms the placenta, the embryonic part of the placenta. Trophoblastic cells present around the embryoblast. The trophoblastic cells give rise to early pregnancy factor, which is an immunosuppressant. It is present in the mother's serum, maternal serum, after 24 to 48 hours of fertilization. So it provides the basis of the early pregnancy test. Basis of early pregnancy test. During this stage, the conceptus, when the zygote has attached into the uterus, it is called conceptus. The conceptus is called the blastocyst, and the process is called blastogenesis. Embryoblast now project into the blastocystic cavity, and the whole structure containing the trophoblast around is called the blastocyst. Trophoblast forms the wall of the blastocyst. When the blastocyst has been in the uterine fluid for approximately 2 days, the zona pellucida start degenerating, and the blastocyst rapidly increase in its size. So in the in vitro fertilization, IVF, blastocyst has also undergone the shedding of zona pellucida for the purpose of the increase in the size of the blastocyst for further development. When the blastocyst is inside the uterus, means it is present in the uterine fluid, the embryo derives its nourishment from the uterine glands. 6 days after fertilization, the blastocyst at the point of embryonic pole attaches to the endometrial epithelium of the uterus. So at this point, rapid proliferation of the trophoblastic cells occur, and the trophoblast is penetrating in the endometrial membrane at this point. So by this process, the formation of two structures occur. One is at the point of conception to the uterus, is called the syncytiotrophoblast, and other is this cytotrophoblast. These two structures are formed by the trophoblastic cells. It is the inner layer it is the outer. This is here. The cells in the syncytial trophoblast. The syncytial trophoblast is the invading structures. It rapidly invades where it invades in the endometrium. You can see here it is invading, and so that at the end of first week a superficially implanted zygote is formed. It means blastocyst has implanted inside the endometrial wall at the point of embryonic pole. Syncytial trophoblast contains special type of enzymes that cause the erosion of endometrium so that the embryo can burrow inside. Embryo can burrow inside the endometrium and the conception of the zygote occurs. There is the formation at the 7th day, means at the end of the first week. There is the formation of another important structure. This is present towards the site of the blastocystic cavity. This is called hypoblast. This was all about blastocystic formation.